Hey MVPs, Rico Knows here. Going to talk to you guys about the next fight on the prelim card. It is Jan, I dare not say her last name, against Virna Jandiroba. If you don't know Virna Jandiroba, she's crazy eyes, bro. She'll be looking at you, your corner, a judge, and another chick in the stands that she's attracted to, okay? So Virna's a Brazilian fighter, 36 years old, and she's fighting Jan here. Jan typically fights for belts. Jan's typically on the main card in the main event, and here she is fighting Virna on a prelim. It's really weird. But shout out to this card for putting chicks down here. And we know this fight's going to be one of two things. It's either going to be a banger or a snoozer. You figure out which one you think it's going to be. So let's talk about it, though. Jan, a very high-level fighter, but I'm not going to talk about her first. I'm talking about Virna. Virna is just a high-level grappler, high-level wrestler. You see those 14 wins by submission? She doesn't knock anybody out. She just grinds you to a pulp. That's all she does. She's never been finished. She's tough as nails. She goes out there to wrestle. You know what you're going to get. A girl who's going to wrestle her ass off all day long. Shot after shot after shot. Think of Marab without the cardio. Now, how good is she at wrestling? Well, she beats everybody. She beats everybody, and she's ugly doing it. The only time she lost was back in 2021 to Amanda Hebos. Mackenzie Dern got her in 20. And then Carla Esparza, a champ, beat her in 2019. Other than that, she's never lost. So you got to be a name in the girls' ranks, which she's fighting a name, and she's kind of earned this because she's on a 4-fight winning streak. How does she win? She goes out there and shoots a bunch of takedowns and wrestles. All right, she's fighting Jan. Jan is probably, I don't want to exaggerate, but she's probably the best female striker right up there with Rose Namajunas, like the best female striker in women's MMA. She's an incredible striker, straight out of Russia, straight out of China. But the problem is there's another Chinese MMA fighter named Zhang Weili, who's the champ. We just call her the champ. And Zhang Weili's the greatest of all time, essentially. So Jan is just Scottie Pippen, right? There's Jordan and there's Pippen here. So Jan doesn't quite get all the love that she deserves. She is 35 years old. She's been finished twice in her life and just being knocked out once and subbed once. But other than that, she goes out there to win. Now, the last time she was in the cage was in November. We saw that fight. We picked that fight. It was easy. Tabitha Baby Shark Ricci got absolutely mopped up. Ricci, it was 30-27. Ricci did nothing in that fight. And then you saw her fight against the champ, and she fought a hard 5 rounds. But if you go back to that fight and you look at Zhang Weili here, Weili wins the fight 49-45 on every single fight card. And Zhang Weili had 12 minutes of control time, and it was just takedown after takedown after takedown, and then dominating with those takedowns. She's a very dynamic athlete and fighter. Is Jandiroba this good of a wrestler? I think she's better. I think Jandiroba is that good of a wrestler, is that strong. Now, she doesn't have all the threats on her feet, which is what Jan has to struggle with, right? Because you're going to get banged. You're going to get... Watch that. Don't clip that. You're going to get beat up a little bit, right? But go back and look at her fight against Mackenzie Dern. When Jan fought Mackenzie Dern and she beat her, don't forget Mackenzie Dern got 2 takedowns. 2 of her 11 takedowns for 9 minutes of control time. 9 minutes of control time on 2 takedowns? It's a remarkable thing. This is somebody who can't get up. Okay? You go back here and look. She lost the stand-up battle with Marina Rodriguez. That's not going to happen in this fight. Irrelevant. Next fight, Carla Esparza, the wrestler. What did Carla Esparza do? Carla Esparza, cookie monster here, can't strike to save her life. But she outstruck her opponent 170-31. Why? Because Carla Esparza got 3 takedowns for 7 minutes control time. So I'm telling you all this because while Jan is a good fighter and a vicious striker and has a clear advantage on her feet, I think there's an opportunity here for Virna to go out there, get some takedowns, and be boring as hell. And it's a scary premise, okay? Scary premise. Now, let's talk about how I would bet on this. We'll go to the fight card. First thing I would tell you is Virna by points is a plus 210 right now. I don't even think that's a value bet. I think that's the only way Virna's going to win this fight. I don't think she wins by knockout, and I don't think she wins by submission. The only way she's going to win this fight is by points. We're going the distance. I have going the distance as a lock. It's a minus 166. And more importantly, I have Virna winning by points. Now, the inverse can happen. Jan can win by points as well. Is Jan going to knock out Virna? Virna's never been knocked out. I think she shoots when she panic shoots if she gets hurt. If she gets startled or stunned on her feet, she's going to panic shoot and get the takedown and then win the rest of the round. Now, it's a matter of whether or not the judges value damage or takedowns, because sometimes Virna will get the takedown and not be as mean as she needs to be, and get those grounded pounds. Now, I'm assuming she is. You're going to be on top long enough. Go do some damage. You just saw the champ give you the template on how to beat this girl. That's what's crazy about like little Baby Shark there. Baby Shark never got a takedown against Jan, but you just saw the champ do it over and over and over. You just got to shoot 11 times and 5 of them will land. You just got to be more relentless than you were in training. This ain't sparring. You're fighting one of the best fighters in the world. So this is a very difficult fight to pick the winner because you know how I tell you guys, don't pick the main event and make it a lock because these are two of the best fighters on the card, right? I would tell you right now, Jan is, without a doubt, the second or first best fighter out of everybody on this prelim. She is the most skilled fighter out there. The only difference is she's fighting somebody who has like the yin to her yang. Rock, paper, scissors. My rock always loses to paper, right? So here's paper. Virna, she's going to get on top of you. Rock will beat the hell out of some scissors. Wait, these girls are scissoring? What's going on, Rico? Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is that Jan's a very good fighter. So even if you're betting against her, just understand that you're betting against the second best fighter in the prelims. Careful with that. I do not recommend trying to make a living betting against the second best fighter. But Virna at plus 210 to win by points, and she's a smothering wrestler? Yeah, man. You get a takedown. This ain't no 5-round fight. This is 3 rounds. I'm going to take Virna's crazy eyes. Hopefully she dodges a strike, gets a takedown, and wins by points. It's a plus 210. It just feels like really good odds. I would probably do that for half a unit. It's not a lock by any means, obviously. It doesn't need to be. You're not parlaying this with anything. This is a straight across bet. Make a large pizza and call it a day. I would probably do it for half a unit and hope I hit big for the night. And if I don't, I still got time to chase, catch up, and do many great things. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Good luck, MVPs.